Hi everybody, it's Honest John, and to be blunt about it, things have turned to shit in Iraq. Insurgents, reportedly affiliated with Al-Qaeda, have taken over two cities, Fallujah and Ramadi in Anbar province. But it's not just those two locations that are in trouble. Ever since the war ended, Iraq has been rocked by explosions and attacks all over the country, just about every day. In 2013, over 7,800 civilians and over 1,000 security forces were killed in attacks. Naturally, the Republicans blame Obama. Well, here's the deal. George W. Bush started the war. The Bush administration planned it, which meant there was absolutely no planning done. And by the way, the surge, that brilliant military strategy that made David Petraeus a legend and a hero to Americans, was actually a complete and absolute failure. Yeah, the violence abated, but none of the problems were solved. Nouri al-Maliki, Iraq's prime minister, is a dictator, no different from Saddam Hussein. And he, along with Jalal Talabani, the president, quickly reneged on promises of sharing power with the Sunnis, and that's why they're having the problems that they're having. Now we can say, oh, we did Iraq a favor. We got rid of Saddam. Well, the question is Iraq a better place to live in now? No. Is it a safer place to live in now? No. Is it more stable than it was? No. Nice favor. And even if there were no Al-Qaeda there, Iraq would still be having an insurgency, actually a civil war. All we did was sit on it. And no matter how long we stayed there, eventually this stuff was going to happen. And by the way, let me remind the Republicans, Barack Obama didn't negotiate our exit from Iraq. George Bush did. He wanted to stay there forever. But the Iraqis insisted that in order to stay there, our soldiers would have had to be subject to Iraqi law and tried in Iraqi courts, something no president of the United States could ever agree to. So the GOP can yell about Obama all they want. Imagine the fuss there would have been when Iraqi courts started ordering the hanging of American soldiers, which is what would have happened if we had stayed there. Iraq is George W. Bush's legacy. It is what he will be most known in history for. And it is totally fucked up because of George W. Bush. He is the reason the Iraqis hate us. And they don't hate us for our freedom. And they don't hate us because we're evildoers. They hate us because we deserve it. Thanks for listening.